shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Right. Where are we going?
And now, on to our feature presentation. The title of this film is The Jungle Book. No wait, Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle. Now it's Jungle to Jungle. Jungle fever. Blackboard jung. Okay, what the hell is going on? That's it. Blow it all the up. Let's start again, shall we?
It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hoops and a world of fears. There's so much.
In Asia, Disney World.
If that song were playing 24 hours a day, I'd be abusing all this stuff too, more than I do now. Marty was at the ass end of the tourist theme parks, where the 7 dwarves look for hand jobs in the parking lot. It's all fun and games, like when I get faced, someone or something is getting punched in the glass.
Mirror inspectors? Sir, we heard you drunkenly breaking one of our mirrors, and we have a bill here for $14. Now you're no Tommy, so we'll have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, not the slightly tepid water.
It pays the bill, or it gets the shower again.
The damages you inflicted on the defenseless furniture are too staggering to comprehend. First, 1 mirror, that's it. And now, you refuse to pay the $14. That would have gone to the mirror's widow. Cause your broker than a common flat rag on payday. But we may have a way for you to work off your debt. I'll hand the explaining of plot over to this guy now.
But since we didn't give him a voice, someone will have to narrate for him. I guess I'll do it, since none of our subscribers will. Lazy bastards. He explains.
Asia Disney World, located across the street, is a blight on old Detroit.
Ashes, ashes. They all sit down, with Kellogg's frosted shrimp as the cornerstone of a balanced breakfast.
Corporal Commander Roy is the private general staff sergeant for Adventureland, a new theme park he's been constructing along the Detroit River, which encompasses several themed sections. Plus, he's already made a jingle.
Adventure is waiting at Adventureland.
You will take the basic tour, evaluating every awesome section and giving your report to Roy himself in his deluxe resort in the sky. Absolutely spared no expense.
Plus, you be taking my son. Be warned, he's a little different. Now, get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars.
Okay, I'm your tour guide for this.
The voice you're not hearing is Richard Kiley. We spared very little expense. For the price of a mirror, we got Gilbert Gottfried instead. Enjoy.
Oh goody, I get $14. I can now buy that mirror.
I'd seen it all. Gator World, Florida, biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. And now this new Adventureland. Even the investors were scared to ride it. Why? And on top of that, they stuck me with a bunch of misfits of pseudoscience. First, there was one of the investors' sons, Larry, the satellite kid. He was a little different, born with someone else's legs that he could not control. He would eat his cup of poultry squishins with a toothbrush. Then there was shirtless Joe Jackson, who occasionally wore a shirt. Sonny, who would power himself up using the sun. And the boat driver man, named Boat Driver Man.
Off in the very close distance was the first attractive attraction, known as Mayhem Land, by the local tourists. Run by Roy's younger half-brother-in-law, Captain O.G. Reed Moore, Marty uses his day vision goggles to assess the validity of this e-ticket attraction. Marty thought, maybe I'll visit the gift shop once they're done burning it. And there was an explosive finish for the tank and helicopter race. What would Mayhem Island be without a random thing exploding?
Just make things explode good.
Captain O.G. Reed Moore. I'm here to evaluate your explosion quota for Mayhem
Yo,
Island.
I can't read, buddy.
Roy wants to know how well is Mayhem Island's mayhem doing, possibly in the form of an explosion.
Marty thinks to himself, what a wonderful time to move her out and feed the raptors. A squad of tiny RC helicopters escort the guests to Mayhem Island.
Hey guys, wait for me.
The voice you hear yelling at you now is Gilbert Gottfried. They spared no expense. They didn't even pay me. But I digress. Welcome to Mayhem Park. Mayhem Island, where you and your group get the sexual satisfaction of blowing up and shooting live ammo at stationary targets. I told them all about the glamour of the hunt. Well, you know, everyone on this ride is compensating for something. Like, for instance, there's small bee-wees, which are also called Just saying.
Are those characters robots?
Yeah, sure, kid.
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me, kid. I forgot to mention, you can also mow down state-of-the-art robot-like people. And that damned bridge over troubled water will let you down. Stay away from the generically modified trees that shoot flaming pine cones. And the genetically modified explosive chipmunks will explode. Finally, we have free helicopter explosions for the little ones. Enjoy Mayhem Island.
The old jungle cruise came a-calling, and Marty left this e-ticket attraction, E for explosion. As night time set upon the recap, sweaty Marty helped himself to some lizard squishins libations, let's say chicken gizzards and dish detergent, yum yum. When on boat floor level, there rose such a clatter.
Oh man, they wouldn't let me on Mayhem Island just because I don't own a damn shirt. Yeah, I own shoes. And who the hell says I'm not tall enough to go on the ride? Well, they can kiss my shirtless ass. I mean, this may be my only scene in this recap.
A shirtless Joe was right. This was his only speaking scene in the recap. I mean, we had a lot of movie to cover, and, well, some things are going to be edited out. If our subscribers don't like that, they can unsubscribe. We won't stop y'all.
During the same dark night, they approached Three Pleasure Finger Amphitheatre, erected in honour of Roy's mother. Marty had to evaluate if the concert could pass for human entertainment.
Yo, no ticket, no show.
I have paper.
That's not a ticket. This is a ticket.
I have paper. Paper beats ticket.
Okay, I see your paper and give you a ticket, man.
That was the Beatles. Now on to our main attraction.
Seeing the angel Gabriel descending from Cloud City, this crowd knew this party was going to be off the hook.
Come, dear children, come to me while I sing the ABC. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, and T, U, V, W, and X, Y, Z.
Kenny Loggins' concerts have the same effect on people. Apparently, the Wicked Witch of the West was making a surprise appearance, but the crowd beat the bitch to death.
Well, now I know my ABCs.
Just wanted to warn any younger listeners that my voice has a tendency to melt your brain. So, it will cause death in people that are a little different. Just saying.
Larry was dead. Marty finally makes it to infamous Watertown, the wettest and slightly wildest part of Adventureland. But it is also sexy and mysterious. Marty looks for the indigenous park staff to find out who runs Watertown.
Who runs Watertown?
Nobody runs Watertown.
Do they run Watertown?
They don't. Nobody runs Watertown. We introduced you as the boatman in the beginning of the recap, but you only got to speak now in the last scene. Did you like the voice they gave you?
I have no say in it. The editor selects the voice.
It wasn't bad. Could have been one of those silly voices that the viewers would have disliked.
Yep. I don't think I'm in this recap much longer.
Boatman must have known something I didn't, for Impalement Playland was coming up.
Told ya.
Boatman died right there in my arms, and that's all I have to say about that.
Marty and the shrimp shack shooters enter the wild, brightly rainbow-coloured land, with several species of small, furry animals frolicking with naked women, 3D rainbows that shoot fireworks out of crystal unicorn butts, and all manner of mythical animals that time and space forgot. Oh man, you should see this! Oh well. Way down upon the Detroit River, far, far away, Marty and the filthy oar were greeted by the staff of Roy's Fantasy Island Resort. Apparently, this staff was made up of flower children.
Plane, the plane!
That's not a plane, you idiot! Sorry about that, folks.
You can park your boat either here in smoking or over in non-smoking. Welcome to Roy's Fantasy Island. I realize my voice doesn't match the intensity of my performance. Anywho, he's been waiting for you since the beginning of the recap. but he left to go to the Piggly Wiggly. He loves them Lizard Squishins products. With their creamed corn and salty rock slime-flavored drinks, he'll be back during the rainstorm in the next scene.
In the next scene, someone left the boat out in the rain. Marty was in the mud bath, waiting for Roy's triumphant return, with products the likes he's never seen. Marty was brought into Roy's main audience chamber.
They say you want me to absolve you of the $14 for damage to one of my invaluable mirrors. I like to wash my hair in Lizard Squishins, chicken phlegm-flavored bottled water. What's your recap character name, Matty?
I don't know. What I do know is that your investors sent me here to evaluate Adventureland.
I've sold Adventureland to the conglomerate of Lizard Squishins for a 2-day pass to Asia Disneyland. Leave your shirt by the door and you may go. Your shatters your freedom and never wear one again.
And sticking a finger up his nose, out the front door Marty arose. But before he left, he stopped at the face-painting pavilion. The staff waited to hear what commandments Marty had for them, but the crowd didn't know if they should stand or kneel for the ceremony, so they all did squat thrusts instead. Yeah, Marty thought this was stupid too, and they heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "These people are idiots!" But Marty had won his freedom at last. By the way, Roy, what is the name of this film?
Apocalypse Now.
This concludes the movie recap.
Come to Adventureland. First, we throw you out of a plane, where you violently float effortlessly to the raging rapids below. You and your stupid family will be whisked away down the Detroit Delta River, where death is a common occurrence. But you paid to get into the park, so tough But if you survive the river's edge, there are many other horrors that await you. Stay the night in your luxurious cave, so you don't get eaten. Fry up some complimentary predator butt bacon and canned chow. There are tons of dangerously fun activities for families to do at Adventureland. Like Mom can wrestle a snake that just wanted some tongue. Dad can fall through some f***ing weird portal to another dimension. There's also lots of things to run away from. Impalements galore. And whatever the f*** these things are, just bring some of the whole family to Adventureland. Cause adventure is waiting at Adventureland. Brought to you by the horrible people at Lizard Squishins. There is a 2-drink minimum. Good day to you all, just saying.